There's a view from the White Room, George, with Rick getting his harness on. CJ's a Marine Colonel, and this is his third flight. And I can tell you, he's a great guy to work for. He was I worked for him for a number of years down here at Kennedy, and so Mike's going to help CJ into his seat. So this view is in the commander's side window, George, looking across the flight deck, and here we see CJ laying on his back, looking. He's looking forward through the forward windows.
All right, I'll take
you said the next astronaut on after the pilot will be somebody going on to the middeck?
That's right. Here's Jim Riley. He'll be going in next, and we'll stagger it, flight deck, middeck, until we're complete with the ingress. So Jim will be taking his seat on the middeck here in just a moment. So now Jim's taking his seat, and Mike Thompson will help him get strapped in as well. There's Lee Archambault. He's a Air Force colonel, and this is Lee's first flight. He'll be taking his seat in the right side of the flight deck. And he's responsible for most of the orbiter systems, ascent and entry, as well as, I think I'd said earlier, he's going to be operating the space station robotic arm for the S3, S4 attachment onto the truss segment there. Looks like Danny Olivas is in the White Room there, getting his harness on.
Go ahead, OVC.
And George, this view is another camera that on the flight deck. It's been moved over to the pilot side now, and we can see Lee Archambault getting into his seat. There's Clay Anderson in the White Room, looking really happy. Clay's going to space for a number of months. He won't return until October. He's going to get to the space station and take Sonny's place, and then he's got a spacewalk in mid-July that I'm sure he's looking forward to. George, this is another flight deck view that we've got. Mike's moved the camera now to the forward glare shield, so we're looking aft now on the flight deck toward the aft windows that Mike's going to stand on there. So for orientation purposes, that's where we are. And you can see Pat Forrester there climbing through the interdeck access across the MS2 seat, and he'll take his place behind Brew in the MS1 seat. And there's Steve Swanson entering. He's the last crew member to enter today, so we've got all 7 on board. And Swanee's now in the MS2 seat, and you can see the camera looking down at him right now. Steve is the MS2 or flight engineer, and he'll be assisting CJ and Brew with the nominal procedures going during the ascent and also on entry.